Greetings and welcome back once again to Banished and the town of Harlech, which, as you can see, is a little chilly at the moment, but it's very well fed. We have, for the time being, postponed the apocalypse, and famine has returned to wherever famine generally hangs out when he's not trying to crush small towns, but yes, we have a couple of buildings on the go. We've got some more fishing docks. In fact, one of them is ready. Fantastic. Let us increase that. Oh my lord, that's taken a lot. Let me pull down the mine workers a little bit to staff that fishing docks there. We're also building another storage barn. We're building a trading post. On the whole, things seem to be returning to normal, but obviously firewood is a little bit of a concern. In fact, you know what I could do? Since we're not relying so heavily on this at the moment, let's just shut down firewood down to 100 each. Just to see if we can keep things going. Though neither one is storing any firewood at the moment. It's probably being all used up straight away. Now, there are a few things that have happened. I found out the cause of the crash in the last episode. And I'm going to put it down to the fates. The gods have decreed that to stave off their fury in the future, we must prove to them that we are righteous, that we pay them the proper respect, that we fear them. And they have demanded a shrine. This is the shrine, our old gathering hut. It must never be torn down, because if it does, the game crashes. It must always have someone tending the shrine, and thus one of our builders will forever be here, labouring indefinitely on a building that can never be rebuilt nor removed. I have tried, and no matter how I do it, it crashes the game. One way or another, if I take all my builders away and then remove it, if there are any builders actively working on it, and I even touch this thing, well, either of those buttons at least, it crashes the game immediately. If I take all the builders away, remove it, it reverts to its foundation state, which is what it's meant to do. But when I click on the button, it'll show a progress bar, which just goes off the side of the screen. So basically, whatever it said is like, oh, we need 60 units of labor to pull this down. And it's going on like 1,200, maybe even 12,000 units of labor at this point. And it's just going to keep rising because I can't take the builder away. If I do anything to affect this place, because I can't tell it not to have any builders at all. I imagine if I could, that would be avoided. But if I do anything on this, then try to save, that if I touch it in any way, it'll crash the game. And I take that as the gods' decree. They want a shrine, they can have the shrine. They destroyed that place, they don't want to rebuild. They want a permanent reminder of their wrath. And they shall have it, and we shall tend this shrine. We shall keep it just as it was when they finished knocking it down. Oh, you fickle gods. But that does mean we need a new herbalist, so we're going to have to build one there. It'll just have to be that way. And you know what, that's fine. The future generations of Harlech will grow up knowing the gods' terrible fury, and they will be better prepared to avoid it. Unlike us. Damn it. Now, everything else is moving along fairly slowly, so let's speed things up. And we're slowly recovering. Our population is gradually getting built again. Really? You've got to be joking me. How many of you? 34. We've just got our health back up. But, since I'm not trading herbs right now, we've got plenty of herbs to spare. Perhaps this is what's left of the nomads who went away last time. Many of them died trying to establish it. They thought, no, we can't do this. We're coming back to Harlech. Please take us in. Of course we will. We will not send you away when we have the means to clothe and house and feed you. Though we are, well, you'll be a bit chilly for a little while, so I hope you're used to the cold, because it's going to get a lot colder for all of us. Thankfully, we have many warm coats, so hopefully that will help stave off the terrible chill. And we're in late spring at the moment, so it's going to be a little while before we really have to worry about that, but I definitely need to push up my forests. And now that we've got those nomads, perhaps we can. In fact, yes, we definitely can. Let's also pump up the builders, and then the miners and stonecutters. Well, actually, we'll pull the builders back down to 5. We'll just let them make slow progress, but measured progress all the same. No. Go back up. There we go. Now, what I'm hoping to achieve in this episode is get our population back up there somewhere. We've got a lot of students, and when they enter the workforce, that'll actually be really, really good for us. How is our other fishing dock going? It's not going too well. We're going to have another trading post there, so we got 3 ships, one of which is coming in right now. Let's have a look at what they have to sell. But for the most part, I don't have anything to trade, so, well, you know, buy what you can, I suppose. Now, I have continued to upgrade the houses here and there. As you may have noticed up in the top hub up here, I have been working on the houses. We only have 4 unupgraded houses, and that is a pretty awesome place to be right now. I could go ahead and continue to upgrade. Let's have a look. Any of you? Well, you've got a very newly born child now, and you're elderly. No, I won't be upgrading them for now. Then I'll leave that. I don't want to upset the delicate balance that we seem to have been able to purchase for ourselves with devotion to the gods. If they were a shrine building, I would absolutely have built one, but I guess they're just going to have to settle for a ruined warehouse. Sorry, a ruined gatherer's hut. Now, we could build a couple more farms in here, but I'm not in too much of a hurry to do that. Let's have a quick look. Now, the only problem I've got right now is I don't really know how many of the people we've got in the houses are young couples. That is a bit of a pain, actually. You know what? This place has no houses, and it definitely needs some at the very least. So I'm going to unpause all 4 of these houses. Hopefully, we can get this little area fully stocked with people working there, so they haven't got as far to travel, and then all will be well. Let's see. What else is going on over here? That is starting to be built up. It's currently removing the trees. No, they've already moved the trees. So yes, it is actually being built up. They just need the resources now. Oh, that is fine. Oh no, we've got people living in here. Ah, damn. We actually do need all of our houses then. Oh well, just as well that I've unpaused that one. But I just wanted to bring you back to cover where we are right now. We are in a better position food-wise than we have been in a very, very, very long time. It is early autumn, year 78, and we have dedicated the ruined gatherer's hut as a shrine to the old gods, lest they grow angry with us once again. But I'm going to pause the recording here, and I will bring you back when there is more to report. And welcome back. As you can see, we have received a new achievement, Lumberjack. Let's go and have a quick look at what that is then. Also, whilst we're here, I noticed, because I actually checked off screen, we have Tombstone. Fill graveyards with at least 400 graves. That is an achievement I didn't really want to have. I've got to be honest, I'm not too proud of that one. Lumberjack, produce 50,000 logs within a 100-year period. Well done, us. We are destroying the forests. As you can see, however, we have a bit of a tool shortage. So I have swapped one of my blacksmiths to making just flat-out iron tools for now. Actually, I changed this one to produce some coal. You know what? I'm going to leave this one on iron. I would prefer to have iron stocks maintained, and just if I'm above the amount of iron I need, they'll just do other things for now. But we should be able to restore our tool situation with our blacksmith working on iron tools there, which I'm a little bit annoyed that I didn't notice was becoming a problem, because I could have resolved that a little bit ahead of time. But there we are. Now I guess what we could do is have another blacksmith up here, perhaps. I think that would probably be a wise move. Maybe not. Oh, damn it. So close. So very frustratingly close to being able to fit that in there. But what we can do then is build it up here. There we go. We will have this blacksmith also working on iron tools. That way we can just get everything together. Or maybe I can set that one up for steel tools. We've got plenty of coal nearby, I would imagine. Are you working on iron or coal? Yeah, both of you are working on coal, so we should have plenty of coal coming through. The main thing is just to get some tools out there, because any tools are better than no tools, because this is drastically going to reduce how efficient our workers are, and it could even cause a second coming of famine, unfortunately for us. Now, we've got a little area down here. I think we could expand maybe some hunting down here, maybe? Oh, probably, yeah. Let's see about just popping a little hunter's lodge there. Let's see. Yeah, if we place it there, then we'll just catch the woods at the top as well. And that'll be good enough for us. We'll place a hunter's cabin there. We will also have a forester's hut around about here. like so. I'm not going to go for a gatherer here. I don't think that would necessarily be the best thing to do. I don't think we've got enough room, really. I'll have to have a think about it, but I don't think I'm going to build the gatherers here. The main thing I want is hunting, but actually, saying that, I guess a gatherer does work well with a hunter, so maybe. I'll place it about there then. We'll build off this little road. Well, I suppose if I'm putting a gatherer, I may as well go the full hog and actually have everything else. But we'll wait for those to be built first before we do anything else. Now, as for our population, we're back up to 295. So we are recovering fairly quickly with that, but we've got 77 people without tools. That is atrociously bad. I'll probably set this one up to make iron tools as well. And we may even start selling the iron tools. As soon as we've got enough tools back, we'll go back to making steel tools primarily. I might make another blacksmith, so we'll have 4 blacksmiths, 2 making steel, 2 making iron. I'm not really worrying about the traders right now because honestly we don't have enough to trade at the moment. So I'm just happy that we're not dying is the main thing. But we are still a bit at a problem with regards to firewood. Not too happy about where we are with that. That's going to take a little bit of time, and especially as we have more and more people running out of their tools, it's going to become a problem for us. We have a different boarding house set up though, which is always very nice. And on the whole, things are quiet. There's not too much bad stuff happening right now. I've got another pasture on the build. This will be for cattle. But I'm going to stop looking at pastures for a little while then. I could possibly even set something up here. Possibly have some more houses with some farmland there, perhaps, because there's plenty of stuff there that's not being used. I could even perhaps have another forester and woodcutter. Yeah, woodcutter. That would actually not be too bad, but I'm favoring more farms at the moment. That is the particular thing that has frightened me the most recently, so I'll probably continue to work on that. We do need to get more homes, though. These have not yet been built. They're in the process of being built, but not quite there yet. We are gradually increasing our miners and stonecutters. In fact, I feel that I can increase that a little bit more. I'm going to tend to increase the stonecutters first. Even though we've got a problem with the tools, we've got plenty of stored iron. That is not the issue. As long as my blacksmith, who's working on iron tools... In fact, for the time being, because you really are not doing anything for me, you're going to work on iron tools. I'll make the other one work on steel. Since there isn't a handy source of coal down here anymore, it's not actually that sensible for me to have you working on steel anyway. So I'll have the 2 iron... iron tool blacksmiths down here, and I'll have 2 steel tool blacksmiths up here, actually near the mining town. So that makes a lot more sense when you think about it. But on the whole, things are going okay. So once again, I'm going to pause the recording there, and I shall possibly bring you back in year 80, maybe even beyond. So I shall see you in a few moments. And welcome back to an enormous group of nomads just sat outside our town hall. There are 77 nomads wanting a place in our settlement. We currently have 20,000 food. I feel that we're doing... we're recovering in terms of food, and we've got a much stronger food production industry available to us now, but this is still a lot of nomads. However, we do really need the manpower to get a couple of our professions fully stocked up. So in this case, it actually really works to our benefit. It's not actually a difficult choice to make at all. We are going to allow the nomads to... Oh my lord, I thought they'd bring their own tools. Damn it, stupid nomads. Never mind, never mind. We're going to be able to really push up our production of coal and iron with this. So hopefully... In fact, go ahead and just fill out the remaining mines. It's going to be a hard life for you guys, but it will be a rewarding life, I hope. Now, in terms of food, I haven't actually increased our food production that much recently. Perhaps I should look into doing that. In fact, I'm going to. Let's get some orchards up and running over here. Let's get another 10 there, 10 there, and then we'll draw a road up around it, perhaps. Not quite, but good enough. Can we get it over there? No, we can't. That's fine. Not a problem at all. Let's just bring that up there. Once they're set up, we'll have a little bit more food production there. We have not finished work down here. In fact, I'm going to place a few more people there. Unfortunately, one of our builders, as I've mentioned before, is forever stuck working on the shrine. Well, I say stuck. Of course, it's a very prestigious job being the priest of a shrine. Still, they wanted to be a builder, damn it. They'd always wanted to be able to bash things with their hammer and saw things with their saw, and now they're stuck tending a shrine. Hopefully it is the shrine of a builder god, so the particular form of worship that they prescribe to is hammering things with their hammer and sawing things with their saw. Maybe it could work out like that for us, but I don't know. That's hoping for a little bit too much. Building some houses down here to help out with the fishing docks and also the trader there. And also a storage barn just to help with a few things. I mean, this one is full, so currently these guys are shipping it all the way over to this one, which is helping a little bit to alleviate the problems there. In fact, I could even have a tunnel going through there, but I don't know. Could we actually have a tunnel going through there? No, we couldn't. Never mind then. Unless... we could. Oh, we could. I don't know. We can't... there's actually... it's too steep right there, so that scuppers our plans. Never mind then. Oh, well. Right, but for the most part, other than the fact that we've got so many people without tools, things aren't going too terribly badly. We've got a lot of people... ah, damn it, we don't have enough room in our schools. That is a terrible, terrible problem. We need to sort that out, because we're already going to have a production efficiency negative due to having no tools. We don't need one on top of that, because people are not educated. That would be particularly bad. You know what, let's head over here and we'll place another... school over on this side here. That should help a little bit. Oh, have we already got a school? No, we've got a hospital. That's fine then. Okay. Right, let's get a school building set to go up. We'll have it about... you know what? They can go directly... well, no, I don't want to put the children next to the hospital, unfortunately, because that would just be inviting calamity. We'll put the school over here. There'll be a couple of houses there as well, and I'll probably build up the houses around this. That will still be serviced by the market, so that'll all work out okay. But on the whole, I mean, I'm going to have to pay very close attention to our amount of food over each year, but we are now back up to 358 adults. So we're more or less where we were when famine started to hit. I'm not particularly enthused about that. But since we're not trading herbs, we are actually doing okay with that. So health is remaining quite high. We've also got, well, starting to get a kind of surplus of tools. Hopefully people will go and collect them. Knowing them, they will not, however, and instead they will just walk around complaining about tools, even though they only have to walk like 4 miles to the nearest market where there are tools there. I don't know what they're complaining about, really. What's happened down here? Someone oh, no. Ailey the hunter died during childbirth. How terrible. But we have plenty of nomads who can be added to the workforce. There we go. We'll even increase our builders just slightly. Are we ready to increase the fishermen? No, we're good. In terms of everything, I mean, all things considered, I'm relatively happy with where things are. We need a little bit more for our traders, however. Now, let's have a quick look. This one, what have we got you set up to purchase? Grains, fruits, vegetables, meats, tools, coal, iron, stone. Okay, grains, fruits, vegetables, and meats all at 2,000 each. Let's set that up then. Where are you? Grains, I would like you all the way at the top. In fact, this is going to take me so long, I'm just going to go ahead and cut the recording there. I shall instead bring you back when the next update is due, which will probably be the last one of this recording, actually. But I shall see you soon, hopefully, to report that we have fixed our tool shortage. So, see you in a couple of moments. Alas, I have not, in fact, brought you back into seeing all of our tool woes gone away. No, it is improving, but slowly. Unfortunately, Hanalia the student is attending school with scarlet fever. Yes, not the best thing to come back to or to go to school with. I feel how many people are in that school. Probably quite a few. We are in for an interesting time ahead, I feel. No. Are you going straight to the doctors? Oh, yes. Fantastic. Go. That's right. Ah, perfect. I think we may have dodged a bullet. No, there's another one. No. Come back. Don't go home. Don't idle. Go straight. Hospital now. Oh, thank goodness. Someone was crushed by a rock. Is that it? Just the two of them? I really hope so, because we are probably going to be able to come out of that okay. Right now, our tool woes are going down slowly. I believe this blacksmith is almost finished, which is fantastic. In fact, let's get a couple more people working in the building profession to see if we can't speed things up a little bit. The orchards here are producing plums and chestnuts. Hopefully, we will actually have a really good collection of plums before too long. Ah, damn it is going up. Well, it's teetering back and forth. We have no tools available, but the vast majority of the tools we're producing are iron. In fact, they are all just iron tools, so they do wear down a little bit faster than steel tools, and that is the problem. In fact, they wear down about 4 times faster, if I recall correctly. So we really do want to get steel tools as soon as possible. Now, what I would like to have a quick look at, how many plums have we got? 728. Well, you know, actually, that's not too bad. Yeah, we could afford to keep going with that. What other types of fruits have we got? Let's have a quick look. Apples, not so good. Cherries, you know, it's not bad, at the very least. What about pears? We've got a huge amount of pears. Okay, we're going to have the next inn is going to make pear ale. Or pear cider, you know, go for it if you particularly like to. I'm not a big fan of pear cider, I must confess, but I know many people who are. Right, I think as soon as this is built, we'll actually work on there we are. Right, we want another blacksmith, and we want this one making, yes, iron tools. Go. In fact, you know what? From now on, I want the tool limit to be 500 so that we avoid this kind of thing in the future. And with that in mind, I think we don't need more iron. We need more coal. But I think I need somewhere that's making iron up here. So I'm going to have 2 coal mines and 1 iron mine there. Can I actually fit in any other mines? I think I've already checked this when I first set this place up. I don't think there is any more spots for mines. Alas. Oh, that's fine then. I could maybe fit one out here if I was extremely lucky. No, I am not extremely lucky, but there are loads of places I'm going to be able to fit mines around here, so we're perfectly fine in that regard. Our tools are going to... Oh, no, we've got someone else with scarlet fever now as well. Yes, please, visit doctor. Who else? Is it just you? Oh, are you both in there? Oh, okay. Looks like we're managing the scarlet fever outbreak. It's not really escalating. It's just kind of hovering around 1 or 2 people infected. Tools, though, that's getting worse. Hopefully we can buy some tools at some point. I'm not sure, but with this many people without decent tools, it's actually really starting to be a problem. Let's have a look. We've got a decent amount of labourers right now. You know what? Let's put 5 into building. Hopefully we can get a couple of things made a little bit faster, perhaps. Stocks of firewood are low. That is not great. Perhaps I should look at building another place for firewood up here. In fact, I think that is probably a good idea. Let's go ahead and set up another woodcutter then. We'll have this one right there. There we go. Let's have a look. Have I got all the woodcuts I can have? Yes, I have. Have I got everything else, the max that I can have? Yes, it actually looks like I have. At least in terms of the important jobs, the ones that I don't steal people from when there is a deficiency in other jobs. Now, labourers are still a little bit of a problem, but we're starting to get a decent amount of traders now, which is actually pretty nice. None of them have got that last item. I don't know what it is that we need. I can only assume that it... Well, it could be... It could be either a farm or a grove. could either be a tree or just a regular crop. It's not going to be animals. We've already got all the animals that there are to have, so that's definitely not on the list of things that it could be. We are, however, building some more houses down here, which is always nice to see. We are slowly expanding, not too dangerously, which is the main concern. But with a couple of different blacksmiths around the place, this should help with problems of having everyone have to walk really far to collect their tools. In fact, I'm actually a little bit tempted to build a blacksmith over here. It might be worth it. We've got a lot of people living here. A lot of farmhands. And, oh, dear me, we've got a fire. That is terrible. Is there? Please tell me there's a... Oh, no, there is not. Oh, yes, there is, right there. Ah, thank goodness. For a moment, I thought the well itself was on fire. That would have been terrible. Quick, put that fire out. You might not be fast enough to save the place, but it's been severely damaged. Maybe we can rebuild it. Maybe this is going to end up being another shrine to the gods. I don't know. I'm a little bit disappointed that such a bug exists and still hasn't been fixed. When I was looking on the forums to try and work out if there was any way to fix it once I'd worked out what it was, I found a couple of other people all complaining about the same bug, and it has not yet been fixed. Wow, come on. There must be more... Wow, really? It's taking you an awful long time to get that fixed. Oh no, it was just that time wasn't progressing. Okay. You know what? Just get that rebuilt. That is a shame that we have lost a house to that. But it could have been much, much worse. We could have lost many, many houses to that. That said, is there a well nearby these things? There is not a well nearby here. So, you know what I'm going to do next? I'm going to build another well. More wells for the children. Yeah, we'll have a well built there. Now, I'm just giving more and more jobs to our builders that don't have time for all of this, but I think it is necessary. But again, I think I'm going to build another blacksmith up here. I know I don't really have the materials for this, because the blacksmith isn't going to have decent tools either, but still, I think it will help in the future, if nothing else. So we'll have a blacksmith at each of the hubs, just so that we can keep plenty of tools coming through for our workers. There we go, and bring that up as well. In fact, I could probably fit another house there now as well. Let's go ahead and do that, since I've got nothing else to place. Well, no, we're going to hold off on that one. We are going to hold off. We've got other houses that aren't built. There is no point in me building another house there. I mean, there's probably not that much point in me building a blacksmith there, if I'm perfectly honest, but we can but hope. Now, let's speed up some time. On the whole, well, I'm not going to say it's going well, because it's actually, we're struggling. This can cause a lot of problems. As we can see, our food stocks are actually dwindling. They're not going up, they're going down. Still, we've got a harvest soon, so that might actually alleviate some of this pain. Yes, I think we should probably have some more farms up here, so let's go ahead and set those up. So, want some farms behind the boarding house. I'm sorry about all the noise you're going to have to endure, but oh well. I'll have 3 of them this time. This is the first time I've done a block of 3. Generally, I try to minimize that so that any maladies don't hit too many farms at once. But for now, let's just get this going. Oh, really? Talking about maladies? Damn it. I shouldn't have opened my mouth. Wait. Let me get rid of that road. Don't want that one there. Remove roads. There we go. Right, where is it? Oh no, my sheep. Pasture has developed an infestation. Well, drat. Okay. We'll kill all the sheep. We'll just get a boost to our food for now. I've got plenty of pastures of sheep, so I can easily restock that pasture. It's not going to be a problem for me. But on the... I think... On the other hand, I mean, I could wait for this one to be built, but they're so close that I'm afraid the malady would just move across. So, I don't know. Well, I could try it. We will try it. They can kill people for now until this is built. And when this is built, I'll change to sheep and I'll have them just move across. If that gets rid of the malady, then that's amazing. If it does not, well, you know, we tried. Builders, finish this work, builders. I need it done now. There are sheep dying, damn you. Prioritize that. It should already be a high priority building anyway. But we'll have to see. Now, we are very near to 400 adults in the town, but unfortunately 120 of them have no tools. That is not getting better, it is getting worse. That is particularly bad, actually. Come on, builders. Aha! Right, good. Sheep. Put you there. Empty. Move them out somewhere else. Are they all moved across? It worked! We saved the sheep! Oh, happy days! That was actually pretty good. Okay, I'm pleased with this. For now, let's split our cattle farm. Unfortunately, the game is starting to get burdened by the amount of stuff I've got going on. Really? Oh, I need some more herdsmen, it appears. Let's get you set up. Right, I would like... No? Have I not set that to cattle? But scrolling is really quite noticeably painful. Come on, out, out, out. Move, move, move. All of you, sheep, get out. Get out or die. It's that simple. You stay in here, you die. No? Absolutely not leaving? Would you please go? No? Let me see if that has helped at all or not at all. Ooh, what's going on down there? Why do we not have enough herdsmen or something? That's curious. It's very curious. Right. This... Oh, wait. That cattle farm hasn't been restocked. That's why... Ah, I'm such a derp. Okay, let's have a look around. Have we got a different cattle farm that we can split? No. You know what? I'm going to empty you out, and later on I'll get you to fill back up. In fact, let's get both of you... No, I'm going to keep you as an emergency cattle farm for now. That would be the wisest thing, I feel. Killed by a cave-in, that's fine. Okay, it's going to be a little while before we can get cattle back up and running because I hadn't properly managed our cattle previously. I hadn't made a point of getting breeding cattle back into that pasture to start filling it up. I'm a little bit concerned about this one, though. Not sure what's going on there. Ooh, we've received another reward. Stonework. Okay, well, that's a nice point to wrap this episode up on. Let's go and find out what stonework is. Probably something about mining a certain amount of stone. There we are. Produced 10,000 stone within a 100-year period. Hopefully, we'll get the same thing for smelter, but we've been producing a lot more stone than iron. We'll have to see about that. But I think that is it for us for this episode. So... we've accepted a lot more nomads. We've got a much higher population than we've ever had before. Food is starting to go down, and that is certainly a concern. We definitely need to get more farms up and running, but we are aware of what the problem already. It's compounded by the fact that we don't have tools, so the farms aren't as effective as they were before. But perhaps we'll be able to stop this before it gets any worse. Ahead of time, that is. But that is all for this episode. I do hope you've enjoyed, and will be joining me for the next, where we will see if Harlech can avoid another visit from famine. But until then, and as always, do take care.